Ever felt like words have a secret menu? Let's decode 3 of the coolest literary devices: irony, metaphor, and satire. They sound complicated, but I promise, by the end of this video, you'll be using them like a pro. Ready? Let's dive in. First up, irony. So, what is it? Simply put, irony is when there's a big gap between what you expect to happen and what actually happens. Think of it this way. What you think will happen is not equal to what really happens. Let me give you a super common example. You check the weather. It says 0% chance of rain, so you leave your umbrella at home. And what happens? The moment you step outside, it starts pouring. That's irony. Another classic example is carrying an umbrella all day, convinced it will rain, but the sky stays perfectly clear. The universe just loves to play these little tricks on us. In literature, irony can be really powerful and often tragic. Take Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet. We expect their passionate love to bring them together and overcome their family's feud. But instead, a series of misunderstandings leads to their deaths. The very thing that was meant to unite them, their love, ultimately leads to their tragic end. That's a perfect example of dramatic irony. So, if you need a quick one-liner, remember to use irony as when the opposite of what is expected happens. It's life's little surprise party that you didn't ask for. Next, let's talk about metaphor. A metaphor is a figure of speech that makes a comparison between two things that are UNT-like, but do have something in common. The key here is that it doesn't use the words like or as. It's a direct comparison, stating that one thing asterisk is asterisk another. For instance, if you say, "My boss is a dragon," you're not saying she literally breathes fire and has scales. You're using a metaphor to say she's fierce, maybe a bit scary, and powerful. Or a more positive one: she is a star. We all know she isn't a giant ball of gas in the sky. It means she's brilliant, talented, and shines brightly in her field. In literature and even everyday speech, we use metaphors all the time. Life is a journey. This beautiful metaphor compares life to a long trip. It implies there will be ups and downs, twists and turns, destinations, and new discoveries along the way. It gives a complex idea, a simple, relatable frame. So, the easy definition for metaphor: it's a direct comparison between two unlike things to create a powerful image or idea. It adds color and depth to our language, turning the ordinary into something extraordinary. Finally, let's unravel satire. Satire is a bit different. It uses humor, exaggeration, irony, or even ridicule to expose and criticize people's foolishness or vices, particularly in the context of politics and other social issues. The goal of satire isn't just to make you laugh. It's to make you think. It's humor with a purpose. Think about a political cartoon you might see online or in a newspaper. Let's say it shows politicians sound asleep in their chairs during an important debate. It's funny, right? But underneath the humor, it's making a sharp criticism about their laziness or indifference to their duties. That's satire in action. It's a clever jab that makes a serious point. A classic literary example is Jonathan Swift's Gulliver's Travels. On the surface, it's a fantastical adventure story about a man visiting lands of tiny people and giants, but it's actually a scathing satire of English politics and human nature. Swift used this fantasy world to criticize his own society in a way that was both entertaining and thought-provoking. So, the one-liner for satire is: it uses humor to expose and critique problems in society. It's like a spoonful of sugar that helps the medicine of social criticism go down. Let's do a quick recap. Irony is all about the unexpected twist. Metaphor is about making a direct comparison to create a new meaning. And satire is about using humor to point out flaws and push for change. So, to put it all together, irony surprises us. Metaphor helps us understand complex ideas, and satire makes society think, often through laughter. Now you know the difference. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this helpful, do only forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more content that makes learning easy and fun. See you in the next video.